Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy band, he told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
Mysteries. No mysteries. No mysteries.
Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go. Always good vibes. Get out.
Yeah.
I can feel it. It's going to
Hump day, everybody.
a great day.
Good morning,
Let's go.
everyone.
Always good vibes. Create change. Let's go.
Glad to have everyone here. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate it.
Let's go. Always good vibes.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, brother Clint? I see you out there, the experiment, man. What's happening? Magic of healing. I see you, Miss Amina. Brother Desi, how you doing? Electrical animate. Oh, man, I feel you there. I feel you there. I feel that way. I feel that way most days, my friend. Most days. Hey, good morning, brother Desi. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. I hope you had a outstanding weekend, man. Hey, it is so. Hey, it feels so cold here in comparison to what it had been for the past couple weeks, man. It was down. I think it was 58 last night, and on my thermometer it was 60. I think it was 64 or 66. I can't remember what. Hey, I was cold, man. I was like, man, what in the world? Hey, I don't care what month it is. I don't care how you're supposed to be dressed. If I'm cold, then you know what I do? I put a sweatshirt on. And then if I'm still cold, I'll put my coveralls on. And if I'm still cold, I'll start a fire. Good morning, everybody. It's Hump Day. Shout out to you guys. Man, we're eating in July right real quick, it seems, man. Coming up. Weekend still going. I'm on Sunday. Yeah. Hey, well, and we're still celebrating the weekend then, man. Still celebrating the weekend. Hey, I always felt like that like if you're gonna if you're gonna give me days off, don't give me one like on a Monday and then one on a Wednesday or one on a Saturday and then one on a Tuesday. I don't care what days they are, but I want 2 consecutive ones off. You know what I'm saying? Where you got time to kindly feel like you getting somewhere. You know what I mean? But hey, there's bells and stars. Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Just getting going. I tell you, I've had such a good time with that. I hate to say it because I don't like to push up our news a whole lot with some of the but that does stuff with that gal and them that's made them so much money with that blue jean commercial, and it just seems like is that the best we've got to be outraged about? A pretty young lady doing a jeans commercial? I just think it's hilarious. I think it's so funny, but it gives us content because I can't help talking about it. Look, yeah, hey, uh, but it's one of the things where it's like there's so many other things to get outraged about. So for me, I just find it comical. Like I love the spoofs that's been done on it. Some of them that I've seen, I don't know if any of you guys have seen them, but I've seen a couple of the spoofs, and it's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. And hey, Jamal Williams, what's up, brother Jamal? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Always good vibes coming at you, man. Just coming at everyone a little bit different today, man. Got it on the portfolio. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know whatever this direction's called. Vertical, I guess. It's what everybody refers to it as. But going at it like this, man. Sean wasn't able to be here today, and schedules and stuff like that. It's just the way it works out, man. So I'm gonna have to do a little schedule refining too, just to make things more feasible on my end, but always to be coming at you. Just always got to work schedules, and that's just the way it is. So we're gonna get that figured out when everything works well for everyone, as far as being able to do it, and then be adding other things in and things like that, always creating change, always something coming at you. Though I like doing it enough to keep going, but you got to be able to change, got to be able to got to be able to bend a little bit. So good morning, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. It's Hump Day. I don't even, don't know why I'm still referring to it as that. I guess I'm a child of the 80s, so I'm kind of stuck on it. But yeah, man, I had a good time with that. It just I would have never imagined that would have gotten so much uh, coverage just because of a commercial. But I think it's the beginning of an end to some of this bull crap. The more we make fun of it and call it out for what it is, which is nonsense, then the 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 better off I think we're going to be. But never to silence nobody. You say what you want, but you can't convince me you're that outraged over a young lady in a pair of jeans. Why, come on, man. She didn't say nothing. No, she didn't do nothing. You just trying to bully somebody at that point. by making them say I'm sorry. And I hope and pray, and I don't think she will, because she come out with that one little short or video or whatever it was, man. I think she's gonna stay true. I think she's gonna just stick right on to it, man. Mm. Hey, go make some money. That's the way I look at it. I wish I wish I could get paid. I'd pimp some jeans. I ain't gonna lie. If somebody wanted to give me some money, I'll wear some jeans. I like American Eagle jeans. So if they want to throw me a couple pairs of jeans, I'll do you some commercials. Hey, just saying. I mean, hey, it'd be a lot cheaper to get me to do the commercial than it would to get her to do the commercial at this point. So I'm just saying, you need somebody to do a commercial for you, holler at me. We work a good deal out, because my size is tough to find. So, we work something out. Anyway, hey, Santiago, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through, man. Just hanging out this morning. And I was going back through that one, this laughing about like how much out of hand that's gotten, but it's so funny that it's like, okay, whatever. And that's the Sweeney lady that did the jeans commercial. It was a blue jeans commercial for American Eagle, and everybody's in an uproar over this commercial. And I have a young daughter that's about her age, and I feel like that it was a pretty appropriate commercial. At least she was clothed, and I'm good with that. Everybody's in an uproar. Everybody. Oh, now that she had a dog at the German Shepherd, that surely to God she's got to be a Nazi. Just think how silly that sounds. Just think how silly that sounds. Yeah, it was so silly it was like, why is anybody mad at this young lady? And they're not. That's the conclusion I come to. All the people that I watched that were supposedly outraged, they ain't outraged over nothing. They're shooting for clicks. That's what they're shooting for. They ain't outraged over nothing. That girl did just fine. I hope she sticks true. I don't care. If my daughter, who's 17, did a commercial like that and dressed proper and looking nice, I'd be proud of it. I'd tell her, you didn't say nothing bad. You didn't do nothing bad. Stand firm. Collect your paycheck. That's what we're all out here trying to do. That's all she did, was just make a commercial and make some money like everybody else. Yeah. But the only thing that burnt me up about it, guys, the reason why that I know about it is because if y'all remember, that cop lost his life in New York, and some other folks as well. But, with it being a cop, it was really something that was being talked about. He got shot, and they give time to talk about that nonsense during the time that they could have spent giving us some more information about what had just happened. And instead, our so-called news people, instead of talking about the things that's really important, they give credence to this kind of crap by talking about it. And I don't like that. I would have rather heard about that young man that just lost his life, that his wife is now getting ready to give birth to a child that will never get to meet their dad. There was other young people died, or however old they were, I don't even know. But then they give away a block of time to talk about some blue jean commercial that, to me, I watched it just to see if I could find something offensive. I tried to be offended, and I couldn't be. The young lady was even dressed. Hell, I was tickled to death. Looked to me like a respectable commercial. Ought to be pushing that a little bit. Instead, we're trying to beat it down by watering some words that used to have meaning down by throwing them around all the time, such as Nazi, racist, whatever. That young lady wasn't thinking nothing like that when she did that. I don't know. But anyway, good vibes, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. I see you, brother Desi, Miss Steph 92. I see you out there, bells and stars. Good morning. Good morning. We got a special guest coming up in the house. Brother Clint, I'm gonna let me pull you on in. Yeah.
Hey.
I figured you was ready or you wouldn't have been there. So I just was pulling you on in, man.
That's a fact, sir. Good to see you. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out, man. I appreciate you. For anybody that don't know, this is Brother Clint Gen X in the house. Appreciate you coming, man, and getting to hang out and talk about this. But I knew that you would have a small opinion on it, at least from your side. So what did you think about that particular incident that with the commercial?
I'm not sure. I was looking for your login thing. I kind of missed what you was talking
Did
about.
you? I was talking about, you remember that, well, it was back when all that shooting had happened with that fellow that got killed there in New York, where that dude shot people up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was right around that same time that this young lady, the Sweeney gal, did that. And I don't know this girl. I didn't know her until all this had happened. But it was about a Blue Jeans commercial. And they were trying to say that it was racist and that it was blah, blah, blah. And dude, I listened to it and I watched it. And she made a reference about she had good genes. And they tried to turn that into some kind of something. And it was like, dude, get real, man. You just took up a block of time that I could have been hearing about something that's important to talk about Blue Jean commercial that some young lady did. And at least she was dressed right. At least she had her clothes on and looked decent.
I think society's found a way to just wake up and look for problems. It's just they just want issues. It's drama infested, man. This city this country's just drama infested. They just love that. They love creating stuff where it isn't. And now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if there's any backstory to this particular person, and maybe that's why they're saying it. I don't know. But I did see that commercial when the hoopla was going on about it a few days ago, and the commercial alone, I didn't see an issue.
See, that's where I can only judge from the commercial because I really don't know this young lady at all. I don't know nothing about her. I never had even seen her up until that point. But it was like, man, I watched it, and then I watched some of these other people reacting to claim as if it was something. And I'm like, you could just see the fake and hear the fake all in their voice. They weren't outraged about that.
Yeah,
they weren't out. They were. It's fake outrage.
What was her comment? I have good genes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so let's say she is talking about her biological makeup. Where's the big deal? Where's the big deal still? I don't understand. I go around and tell people all the time I come from good stock. Does that make me racist? I mean,
apparently, if we're going to judge by these rules,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it unless there's some kind of backstory that I'm unaware of.
And I'm going to give myself that out as well too, Brother Clint, because I don't know.
I don't want to hang my cross on her, and she turns out to be some kind of piece
Me
of
too.
person.
Me too. Because I truly. I'm not talking about her as a fan because I don't even know. I don't even know the gal. I'm just going by what everybody was saying that they were outraged over this commercial. And I watched it and I was, well, it's been on the TV, so I've seen it. And it's like, well, I can think of a lot more things to be outraged over than that. I mean, it seemed like it was pretty decent from a dad standpoint. But But you know, what do I know about anything? I found it funny though after I got over being mad that my news give it time out of when they could have been talking about something I really cared about, and they went to they give however many minutes it was to this. Because I think that's why things like this get carried away too, is that it's given national news time when maybe I'll just report on something that everybody really does care about.
And well,
Yeah,
like Red said there in the comments, drama, equals, what did she say? She said drama equals.
right here. Man, I'm on with this vertical thing, and man, it's harder to
Yeah,
see.
it is a little different, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't care for it, Clint. I wish I hadn't have done that to it.
Well,
But
it's all about
yeah,
drama.
man,
Drama equals more views and topics to talk about, and that's sadly that's what it is. But
that's what.
there was a time where that you had editors and somebody would come to somebody with a story and they'd be like, seriously, you want me to put that in my paper? Like, get out of here.
Yeah,
Go get the real story. Not anymore.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I totally, I guess I get that standpoint of it on this world, but then when you have that turn into your national news, then
Yeah.
that's when especially during a time when I would have much rather heard about what was happening in real time and what was going on with that incident that was just happened to be going on, and instead our national news decides to give it credence by talking about it. And if they just wouldn't even talk about it, then I would have never even known about it, because otherwise it wouldn't cared. I'd have just seen the
But
commercial and that would have been it.
I guess that shows you, how brilliant they are at marketing because
Brilliant.
they talked
Hey,
about it. Now we're talking about it, which will
yeah,
more stories, which will give them more to talk about on the news.
you're welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
exactly. Exactly.
And I openly admit that it became content for me just because of the ridiculousness I felt
Yeah.
in some ways over it, because it's like, golly, guys, there's a lot worse things if that's going to hurt your feelings, truly, if you're going to be outraged by that, then you need to find a box, crawl over in it, and seal it, because the world's going to eat you up and spit you out.
Oh,
You ain't going to make it. You
I
ain't going to
tell
make it.
I tell youngins all the time. Well, actually, the younger youngins are kind of getting better. I'm liking this new generation that's coming out, but the youngins in their
Yeah.
20s, going 30s, I tell them all the time. I see them get outraged about simple shit, and I'm like if that's going to upset you, like you might as well prepare for a life of misery. Like
You're going to be
setting
hurting.
yourself up. You're setting yourself up for misery.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
You're screwed from the start, man. Hey, good morning, brother Shine.
Hey,
I
Shine.
see you out there. I see Miss Patty out there, and I see Victor out there. Man, see, our comments don't come up the same on the thing for us up here. It's on the top instead of the bottom, and I don't like that the way it does. But, good morning, everybody. They ain't built like 80s and 90s kids.
Nah, they ain't built. They ain't. Yeah.
Well, you can't go around. You can't. I mean, I can't say that, because all I can say is I certainly can't go around letting every little thing like that hurt my I mean, for me, it would just be like my feelings would be hurt. I'd be like, man, my dog just looked at me weird, and like I would have to lay down over here for a little bit. It's like because I see a lot of things personally that's a hell of a lot more offensive than that. That's played, and it's like I could get away with a lot less more of that. Then it's just, I don't know. It's just fake. I can see the fake outrage, I guess, is why that it makes me like, it's just like this is fake. Like, these people are not truly outraged over this. They're just not. They're just not. They're not being real. They're not. It's a fake outrage over it. And I just hope that young lady just stays true blue. Just
yeah, exactly. Just let that shit roll off her shoulders. Keep doing her thing.
Yep, don't apologize. Hey, if you start apologizing, Clinton, you know this in life itself. If you start
Never stop.
apologizing all the time, you're stuck apologizing,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
You know,
No.
especially you know, if you feel strongly about something and you feel it right in your heart, then the second you start backing off of that and apologizing, you're going to be stuck as Mr. Apology for the rest of your life, because that's the only way you're going to find appeasement then.
Nah, don't, like, own your shit. And if you feel you're right, just stick that course. Now, if you feel like you're wrong,
Then
sure, apologize
yes,
for being wrong.
yes,
Apologize for being wrong, but don't
yes,
apologize because people make you feel like you need to apologize.
yes. That there you go. You said it better than I did. That's what I mean. Is like if I'm wrong, I'm man enough to apologize that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But if I feel a true conviction in my heart towards something, I really don't. Man, I hate that maybe you don't agree with me, but I ain't apologizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean too. Is like if you feel it strongly in your heart and you feel like you ain't done nothing wrong to apologize, then don't start apologizing. But I agree with you that if you're wrong and you know you're wrong, then 100% be man enough or whatever, woman enough to apologize, and then you have to move on. You gotta apologize and move on. There's nothing else you can do after that.
My little bit of knowledge on that I've learned in the recent years actually is apologizing. Like, it's not only just to apologize to the person for being wrong. It makes you a little bit better. It makes you
Yep.
more aware of yourself. It makes you, you're apologizing for you too.
Yep.
You
It's a
just start
dose of humility.
It is. It really is. It makes you. It brings you on down a little bit. You're no longer trying to be the best, the rightest, the top all the time, the first.
Yep.
You're like, okay, I've learned I can be wrong. Let me sit back and shut up and listen for a minute. It
Yep.
does you good. It really does. I think so.
It's freeing.
Mhm.
It frees you because you're no longer living a life where you think that people think you can't make mistakes.
Yep.
Once you start accepting those things and you're able to break those little bit of boundaries down, then it does free you up a little bit, man.
Yeah, it does. You're right about that. It is freeing. It's
Miss Steph says, I see you. I can't pull the comments up the way that I normally can, but I can see it down here. What does your sweater say? It says, God bless thick chicks. And I can wear it, and I can and I do with pride. My wife bought me both of my, so I have two of them exactly alike. The one is just a lot more raggedy because it's a couple years old. But yeah, my wife bought this for me. And I got a shout out to that dude, Ginger Billy. He's hilarious, man. He's a comedian. He's funny. Do you know who I'm talking about, Clint?
Oh, I went and saw him last March with Upbeat Pluto. Me and him went.
No, you didn't, man.
Yeah, we went for his birthday.
Dude.
Yeah, we went for it. He was like, Dad, Ginger Billy's playing on my birthday. You want to go see him? I'm like, hell yeah. So
yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'd have worn my sweat. Oh, man. Yeah, because I mean, he truly is a smart man.
He is.
But he comes across so dumb. But you gotta be smart to be that dang dumb sometimes. Like it's perfect, man. Yeah.
He's great. He's great, man. Him and that dude that opened for him, they were hilarious, man. I wish I'd have got better seats that night. We went for ones, and I was like, man, I wish I'd have got better seats. But it was a good show. It was a great show.
Oh man, I'm with you, dude. I like him, man. Shout out to you, Ginger Billy. We're pushing you up, man. I'm pimping your gear. Just so you know.
Hey, I haven't had Facebook in like 8 years or somewhere around there. But before I got rid of Facebook, like, I was one of the original on Ginger Billy and what was it? Catfish Coolie. I was one of the original, like, when they were nobodies, I was one of the original fans. Like, I was watching them shoot 12, 13 years ago, but before they, when he was nobody, he just, he had a Facebook page and he was funny and he blew up, and now he's into, stand-up comedy.
That's hilarious. Miss Steph, thank you, man. That's funny. She said, "God bless skinny chicks too." Absolutely, God bless all of them.
God bless them. They need all the help they can get.
You don't know how many the young ladies that work out here at the gas station, man. You know how it is here in our small towns, dude. I mean, the ones that's been out there for a while, I've been knowing them forever.
Yeah.
But this has been a topic of conversation more than once about laughing over my sweatshirt, bro. You know, it's just, you know, but they all love it, man.
I
You
love
know,
my thick chicks. What can I say? You know?
yeah. And I can wear it all I want because my wife bought it for me.
Yeah,
so
yeah. You got to pass. You got like
I got an automatic pass, man. You know, so it's like, you know, I say it proudly, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I got Nooster family and Miss Liliana. I told you I remember. Miss Steph, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Be a hella skinny Lily. Not unless I got married, didn't change. Yeah. And I love that though. That's a good. Hey, I'm glad that you knew who I was talking about with that chick because I've mentioned him before to some people, and some know him and some don't. But man,
I still follow him on YouTube. I just got it short yesterday. I think
I get stuck in his loop, man. Going through, he's silly, man. But shout out to you guys, man. I'm glad that we got the shout out, Mr. Ginger Billy, because he does make some good sweatshirts too. I gotta say, they're comfortable. They fit well. Thank you. I feel like he probably made this one himself.
Did you ever watch any of his buddy, Catfish Coolie?
Oh yeah.
Catfish. I ain't seen much from him lately, but he was hilarious there for a while. He was pretty funny.
Silly. Just silly.
He was the first person I saw do that. Remember when they first came out with that flaming chip challenge, and the chip was like $1,000 or something like that? It was it was some stupid number because it was brand new. Yeah, he was like one of the first ones I watched do it, man. He was I put a hurting on that poor boy.
Man, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. There's no way. Some of those eating are like that, man. Some of it's just too hot, you know, like with the spicy stuff.
I'd have done it at one time, but yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I'd have to suffer for a month to try to even do it. Like,
I don't need that kind of pain no more. Like, I already know what that feels like.
Yeah, I don't want it. I'm a wimp.
I froze or something. What happened?
I don't know. Did you freeze up? Oh yeah, you did freeze up. That's all right.
My camera turned off. I'll get it back here in a second.
Oh, you're good, man. You're doing good, man. You're doing good. I'm gonna go through the comments here. I see, Miss Steph. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah. This has been a great topic of conversation out here at my little store that we go to all the time. It's they know it's all in fun and everything, and they all know my wife too. So you know, kind of get a little leeway. Used to watch Miss Patty said used to watch Ginger. I can't pull it up on my screen. Well, I used to watch Ginger Billy all the time. Thanks for the reminder. He's so funny. Yeah, he is, and it's not like bad. It's not, you know what I mean. He's not. It's not bad stuff, man. It's just funny. Ignorant is what I call it. It's not bad. It's just some of it's a little ignorant, but I like that. Miss Liliana, thank you very much for being here. Miss Magic and Miss Amanda says, I've never been skinny. Oh Lord, you guys. My wife has always been one. She would say that like she could walk past a bagel and gain 10 pounds, and I could eat 10 pounds of bagel and never gain nothing. It's just the way it is for some people. And I don't know why. For some it is don't get rid of, but I do know this, that the foods that we put in, you know, like my wife and not just her, but I know that she's not an overeater. It's not what you eat, or it's not how much, it's the foods that you eat. And you know, she's not lazy or anything. She's a hard worker and everything, but it's just the way her metabolism, that's the word, her metabolism works different. Like I say, man, I can eat anything I want. Now, doesn't mean that my body appreciates it. Just means that I can eat anything I want. But her, she might eat the same thing and gain 10 pounds where I wouldn't gain nothing. You know what I mean? Uh,
Hey, hey.
we got started talking about Miss Minna said, I've never been skinny in one of the comments. We were talking about the God bless thick chicks thing. My wife, she's always been one that, man, she's not an overeater. She's always just struggled with her weight. Like, I mean, and it's not from, like I say, it's not because she just sits around and eats snacks all the time. It's just her metabolism just doesn't. I could eat 10 bagels and nothing's going to change. She could walk past a bagel and gain a pound. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a way for her. That's just the way it's been. Yeah, it's just the way it's always been for her.
I mean, I personally think that's the way a lot of women seem to be, and I just think that's just a woman. I think that's just a woman. I mean, y'all got so much hormones and shit flowing through you and flip flopping and changing.
Yeah.
There is no normal. There is no.
No.
It's
abnormal is normal.
Yeah, there's only whatever's going on this year, because next year it'll be something different.
That's why I keep a drum. I keep a drum close by. You just never know. You never know. But nah, man, I do know this, that there's people out there that struggle with their weight, that it looks like maybe they're sloppy, or maybe they don't try, or maybe they just sit around, and that's just not true. That's just not. There's some people that truly just have trouble with their weight, and it's not because they overeat. It's just because that's the hand they were dealt, I guess. I don't know, you know. Hey, I'm one of them dudes that I can eat anything I want, and I ain't gonna gain no weight, Clint. I ain't gonna gain no. I mean, you know, I have to.
I used to be a tiny guy, man, when I was a tiny kid.
Really?
Yeah, I was a tiny kid, and then in 8th grade, I started going into the gym locker room, and pushing weights and stuff, and I just started to get big, man. I just got big and big and big and big and big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, for some people, that's the way it worked. My best friend and I started out middle school the same, pretty much the same height, weight, everything. Well, in our couple years of middle school, a few years in middle school, dude, I mean, now his height didn't overwhelm, like he didn't outgrow me in height wise, but like his arms, his leg, like it just like he filled out where I just went up and just stayed kind of looking like a piece of asparagus with some arms and legs, and then, you know, he got muscles and gained weight, and it wasn't because he was doing anything differently. It's just like he was just that's the kind of person he was, man. Just was meant to be a little bigger. But
that's what happened to me. I mean, like I said, about 15 or so, somewhere around there, 14, 15. I was eating a lot, like any teenage boy. I was just eating a lot, but I was a very active dude. You know, I was a very active teenager, and I don't know. I just got shit. I wish I could go back. I was a little stud, man. I was a little shit. 16 had me a little mustache and a little goatee. I was a little stud, man.
I can see it.
had the mullet from hell going on, man.
Oh yeah.
I had a beautiful mullet, man. I had a beautiful
mullet.
Perfect wings in the front, them big long wings in the front, man.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, I'm with you there, man. I liked my mullet. I liked the mullet days myself. I thought it was a great hairstyle.
Oh, dude, if I was probably 2 years older at the time when I had that mullet, I'd have me an IROC and a pair of Earnhardt sunglasses. That was the only thing I was missing, was my IROC and my Earnhardt sunglasses. That was it, man. That was it. I had the mullet. I'd be spraying sun in it and stuff so I can get it to lighten up. And
That's so fun, man.
What was that mousse I used? LA Looks.
LA Looks. Is that what it was?
LA Looks hair gel. Yeah, if I can get
Man,
that shit or put it on my
that's
hair.
great. Yeah, make it right.
Oh, dude. Oh man.
I
Oh,
miss
dude.
those days. I rocked one. I can't say nothing about it. I rocked one myself, bro.
I
I,
rock one.
I was a
I
handsome
had good
little boy.
hair.
Yeah, I still got, like I still have like a full head of hair. The problem is it's all getting gray.
Uh,
Like
yeah.
if I let it grow out, there's more gray now than there is brown. So it's like I just keep her cut close. You know what I mean? Like,
I was letting mine grow out. I was going to get a haircut, and about a month ago, it was finally at a point where I can get a haircut. I think I was on camera, and I happened to get something. And I looked up, and I could see how thin it was getting. I was like,
yep.
nah, I always said once I start losing it, it's gone. So I just shaved it all off.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. I'm not going. Well, I'm just too lazy these days. Like I'm not going to keep a big bunch of hair because it just takes a lot of work. Like I'll be honest, I don't feel like having to keep it. I don't feel like having to maintain it. Um, my kid's got some long hair. Like he's got epic hair right now, man. Like you know, epic. Um, rock it if you want. I used to rock long hair myself, but these days I just don't feel like riding down the road the other day. He didn't have his window down. I didn't even need to ask. I was like, man, you worry about your hair getting all tangled up. That's why I don't have long hair these days. It don't have to worry about getting knots in my hair. Don't have to worry about it. You know how it is, man.
He does have long hair. I saw the live the other day when you was on.
Dude,
When y'all were fishing, I was like, damn. I said, boy, rocking some hair.
and he's got an epic.
Yeah.
I mean, but I got to give him credit, dude. Like for a teenager, man, he takes good care of his, of his hair. Like he makes sure that because I'm gonna tell you right now, he'd wind up with a big bald streak, and he'd have to cut it if it was all nasty.
Yeah.
Be like, dude, get in there and clean that grease bucket up, because me and him both are sweaty and nasty dudes, and it's like get in there and clean your hind. But he does a good job about keeping his hair, from not being all nasty because he gets sweaty and everything. And it's like, dude, don't run around with it all nasty. But he keeps it. He likes it, man. Now, I'm cool with it myself. I don't care, whatever, man. He's man enough. He's bigger than I am, so I ain't gonna.
Yeah, he a little stud. I seen him when he on camera. I was like, oh, okay, guy got his hands full there.
Hey, yes, that dude. I can't do. Like it's like I can't say nothing to him about like his style because my mom and dad never said nothing to be about my style. Like they let me find my own little path with my style. They didn't tell me I had to keep a haircut like this or I had to do that. So I'm gonna afford him the same opportunity. Like, dude, I'm not gonna tell you like I used to make him get his hair cut until he was about right around 12 years old. And then man, he was like, Dad, I want to grow my hair. And I'm like, what? Hey, then you know what? That all right, grow your hair. And he's been letting it grow ever since. But up until that point, I did the normal dad routine. We put the buzzers on because that's how I do mine. I just put a number 2 on and go to work. But that's how I was doing him up until about that point. And then he was like, man, I'm going to let my hair grow. And he was serious too. He want to let it. He did. Ain't cut it since, man. Like, dang.
I mean, it's a good looking head of hair, man. I mean,
Hey, like rock it, bro. Because you never know. Because like his pawpaw, my daddy, he was bald by the time he was in his 20s. Dad was, they had the no hair right here on top, like 3 hairs across the top. That's what he had left. It might go that way for him when he hits his 20s, and then he might be like me and his mom. I got a full head of hair pretty much. So I don't know, man. I think kids are cool like that though, because like you just let them have their own style with that kind of stuff. Like let them, like do your thing, man. Do your thing.
They don't even know their style. They got to figure it out. Let them
They got
figure it out.
yeah.
Let them try some things.
That's what. Well, I can say this, man. He's completely like as far as like with the dress and everything like that, like he doesn't necessarily dress like, you know, like how others do. He's just always been a blue jean. He wears work boots and t-shirts, and that's that's it. I mean, he's never been a fancy, you know, a fancy kind of dresser, and that's, hey, whatever, man.
He's
That's
just an old
fine.
country boy. Ain't nothing
Just an
wrong with
old
that.
country boy, man. Don't want to. He ain't trying to, you know. He ain't really trying to impress in that kind of way. I don't guess. Not like that. But that hair is funny. It's epic, man. It is epic at this point. It's like, man, I hope nobody throws gum in it because they're gonna have their hands full with that one. They're gonna have their hands full if they think that's a joke with that one. I
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I can just say that, like I would not, you know, I wouldn't recommend that one on nobody because he might get upset over that one. He's awful particular about that
I
head
mean,
of hair, man.
but if you're doing
Rocket
stuff
though.
like that, if you're doing stuff like that, that's a lesson you need to learn, I think. So go
I
ahead, do
feel,
it.
hey, I'm right with you, man. I'm right with you. I feel the same exact way.
Yeah,
Feel the
that's a
same
lesson you
exact
gotta learn.
way.
I
I
don't
don't
know why
think
my
I don't
camera
think
keeps shutting off.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah,
I thought you were still sitting there with me, man.
nah, I just looked up and my phone just turned off again. That's the second time the camera's just disconnected. I'll be back, bud.
Well, you do what you gotta do, man. It ain't nothing. Yeah, brother, be back. He's just doing a little magic trick there. Hey, I've had the same aggravation with this thing. Playing it. Oh, bye, Miss Amena. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in, Miss Steph. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Uh New Star family, Miss Liliana, thank you very much for being here, my friend. Brother Desi in the house. I hope you're having a great afternoon, my brother. Let me get back up through. I don't like this vertical style, guys. Miss Patty in the house. Thank you, Miss Patty. Yeah, I love Ginger Billy, man. Just he's funny. My kind of humor, slapstick comedy kind of stuff. You know, just funny, ignorant. Truth wave, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother Victor. Brother Sean Dig dropping through. Howdy to you. Yeah, man. I'm reading. I'm getting up through. Hey, Miss Patty. I see Santiago, Brother Desi. I see you guys. Appreciate bells and stars in the house. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate every one of you guys coming through, man. I thank you. We're just here hanging out this afternoon, getting things lined out and ready to. What the quack is what the quack in that? What the quack is in the house. Good vibes to you, what the quack. Always good vibes. Thanks for coming through. I hope you're doing good. Hope you are doing outstanding. Thank you for stopping through. Appreciate you. I hope you're feeling well. Miss Patty says, hey, what the quack? Good to see you. Always good to see you, our friend. Appreciate you so much for being here. Let's see what time is it? Oh yeah, we're running up on the 12 o'clock hour. Guys, I'm gonna grab me a drink and play a song real quick just for a couple minutes, and I will be right back. I'm gonna go get me another refill. Shout out to the sober man Silver Bullet, Boggs root beer. It's delicious. I gotta go get me another one. It's good vibes. I appreciate y'all being here, man. We'll see you in just a few minutes. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. Slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where God like me when to raise. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes on you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes on to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go.
Let's go. Always good vibes.
Get out of the open.
Yeah.
I can feel it. It's going to be a good day, a great day. Let's go. Always good vibes. Create change. Let's go. Let's go. Always good vibes. Change. Let's go. Always good vibes.
Yeah. Good vibes, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Got Brother Clint back in the house. He played a little magic trick, showing us how he could go off and on. Hey, it happens, dude. It happens, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Welcome to the mountains.
It was pretty wild, though. I just realized, where Shine, he had made a comment. I was like, it's pretty wild. I'm up here on the panel and Shine's down there in the comment.
Yeah.
That messed me up a little bit.
Yeah, Brother Shine, man. He had to go out west.
That's right.
So yeah, he wasn't able to be here, man. We're gonna do some shifting around with Good Vibes schedule, man, just for the fall and everything, and giving out, because I mean, gosh, we've been going straight for a little while. It's been man, it's been a long time. So gonna do some revamp with schedule. Not that anything's gonna be too awfully big different, just trying to work it out with schedule where it's more conceivable, more I don't know, better laid out, I guess, more organized, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier that way to have yourself organized a little bit, have things kind of pre-planned or whatever, because I like doing this. So, going to keep doing what I do. Just gotta work things out, because school time schedule coming up here. My kids start school, which is fine. It doesn't change anything in that manner, but there's just different stuff, different strokes, man. So just the way it's got to be. But shout out to you, man. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. Just talking, I couldn't help but bring up that conversation about the jeans. I know that it sucks, because I was complaining about other people giving them time, but I had to talk about it, so I did. That was my rant on that, if you want to call it that.
I
You
get that.
know,
I get that 100%.
not that
If
it,
I'd seen it, I'd
you,
probably said something too. You know, I would have
you
done the
know,
same.
it's like if you're going to give me content, it's like, okay, I'll talk crap about you, you know, like, okay, whatever. But, you know, that's just the way I feel about that. It was the whole idea of the outrage thing and everything. And it's like, you guys ain't really outraged about that. I
You
know
know,
that's crazy.
that's almost that's right comparable to as bad as being what's the word we're using? Offended. Everybody's offended all the time. But even worse than that is now it's a whole lot of fakeness to it. Like they don't even
It,
care to hide it. They
it,
they ain't even trying to make it look legit to you. They just I want to say I don't like this and that's it. But boo hoo,
yeah,
I'm sad.
yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah. And it's like you're watering down statements that should really, really mean something when
yeah.
you do that kind of thing. And you're playing, you're, you're, you're insulting my intelligence at this point.
Mhm.
That you think that man, I know what human outrage looks and feels like. That this nonsense about every little thing is just breaking you down. Well, then you're going to be broke down the rest of your life. Why don't you just go put yourself in a box and see if it's any better for you? Because you're going to find something wrong with that box too. You're going to find something wrong with the box. Um, I the outrage is just getting to be overwhelming. Like it seems like in the past 8 or 10 years, every little thing gets blown out of proportion in some kind of huge, the world's falling out of the sky kind of way. And I'm just that kind of fella that's just like, man, I'm kind of over it now. We ain't fell out the sky yet. You've been telling me that
What
we gonna fall out the sky and the ocean was gonna take up the eastern seaboard in the next 15 years, 25 years ago, and it ain't. Hmm. I'm just kind of over the outrage at this point.
I mean, but what
Like,
do we expect? You like you said, the last 8 or 10 years, you've noticed it, and that's when the generation of participation trophies started coming of age.
yes,
That's what do you expect? It's they were given trophies and told they were the best, even though they didn't win or do anything, just because they showed up. And now
man.
now nothing means everything, and anything
That
means nothing.
and that's just not. It's just not what it's meant to be, man. Competition is healthy. You
Hmm.
know, that it comes back to the whole thing of if these people are really, truly trying to live a natural life, then buddy, you've got to go back a long ways to the point at which every bite that you got to eat, you worked, earned, or hunted, scraped, or scrounged for it, and you built confidence over time by knowing where to set your traps and knowing how to outthink and how to outsmart the animals that you were trying to eat or the plants that you were trying to find. um, your competition is what makes you better. And everybody doesn't get a trophy. That's just not the way it works, man.
And that's a lesson in itself. Is people, not only do you need the winners to be confident, and I'll use the term cocky. That's what they need to be. But people that don't win need to know how not to win.
That's
They
right.
they they need to understand, how not to win, how to still hold their head up high, but
That's right.
know that everything isn't handed to them. They didn't get it. They didn't earn it. You know,
That's right.
just just the way it is.
That is it. And it comes down to just like we think about the ones in our lives that's been great. Michael Jordan, he wasn't the great one in high school. He just outworked everybody
Yep.
and became the great one. You know what I mean? He became that, but it didn't just get handed to him. It was through competition and wanting to be better for himself and his team and just that inner drive, man, that intestinal fortitude
Mhm.
to be better. And look at where it got him.
Got it. I mean,
But he
some
didn't
people
win
will
every
win.
time.
No, no, he didn't win every time, but he had a way of he had a way of pulling the win out when it was needed, no matter what. Like he just had this way about him. He still does. He's just a winner. You know, some people are just natural winners. They just they have the work ethic. They know how to be determined, and you know, and they go and get it. And he was definitely one of them. You know, he wanted to be a winner, and he became probably, as far as I'm concerned, the greatest. You know, I'm a Michael Jordan guy. You know, I watched what he did. I watched him defy the laws of physics. And just do things that humans wasn't supposed to do. And you know, he did it in an era where, you know, it was hack 'em up basketball. You know, they beat the hell out of you on the court. You know,
yeah. And he just looked cool doing it too.
Yeah, he did. He just looked. He was smooth as hell. You know, I mean, how many of them, like, they got the Michael Jordan emblem for, you know, Jordans, but how many different poses are iconic because of Jordan? You know, him with his mouth open, his tongue hanging out, just holding the ball to the side, you know,
dude,
palming the ball like it's a baseball. It's just
unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
As far as
was definitely the greatest. And like you said, it wasn't just in basketball. It was like in his life, and still going in his life. He's just a winner. He keeps striving to figure out how to do something better, how to better himself.
Well, he was a two-sport player. He was a Bo Jackson and a Deion Sanders. He played baseball.
Right. Indeed. Yeah. He was a two-sporter, wasn't he?
Yeah. Bo Jackson. That was a man.
Oh, hey, man. That's one of them people that was like, I remember him back in the day. Like, he truly was like that person that you looked at, like, I can't believe he's able to do both. Like, I can't believe he's, you know, like, because he was awesome at both.
Amazing at both. Yeah, he was. It was a shame he got injured the way he did. He never got to experience the greatness he deserved. You know, he damn sure deserved some greatness.
Well, it was his hip, wasn't it?
Hip, leg, somewhere all through. Right through there. He just destroyed all that. I think it got rotated out. Just never got rotated back in. Yeah.
That sucks, because he was awesome.
Oh, dude, he was something to watch, man. He was Michael Jordan on the football field.
Yes, he was.
Well, hell, he was like that on the baseball field too, man. He was the guy that would run the wall and catch the home run ball and steal it from the guy, just knowing he had home run. And, nope, not with Bo. Not with Bo.
Bo knows.
Yeah, Bo knows. If you don't know, Bo knows.
Bo knows. Hey, man, that commercial was awesome too.
Yeah.
What good businessmen that these people were. I mean, great businessmen.
Remember Jordans? Remember Jordan and Larry Bird, like throwing a basketball from clean across the arena, you know, off the wall, off the floor. Nothing but net. It was a Big Mac commercial. You know, while they throw the ball, you know. It's like, man, just absolute geniuses.
Hey, holler at your boys if you need a commercial done.
Hey.
I like blue jeans and I like Bar's root beer.
I don't know what I'd be good at, but I got personality. You point to the camera, we'll figure it out.
I could be good at anything you ask me to be good at if you give me enough time with it.
That's right.
I can write me a script.
I got that GPT. I got me a script.
I'll get me a script. Hey, I mean, that's what I say, dude. Like, I can't be mad at nobody do any kind of commercial or advertising like that. Because that's just being a smart human being. Like, get that money while you can. While you're hot, get it. And I don't mean hot, good looking. I mean just while your name or while your brand is making you money, then get it. Get it, man. I mean,
get it. I think the only thing I would be leery about is like dangerous stuff that I don't personally approve of. Like, if somebody approached me with something dangerous and I was the kind of guy like I wouldn't do that, well then I'm not going to suggest it.
I feel you.
I don't want that on my conscience. I'm older. I got a conscience now. You know, I don't.
Nobody got to sleep at night.
Yeah, I don't need nobody getting hurt because they heard me, on some YouTube show, talking good about this product and they did it and it did whatever it did. Like I don't need
Nah,
that. I don't need
nah.
that.
I'm with you on that, man. If I don't know for sure about something like that, I wouldn't want to just throw some old dumb stuff out there and then feel like I was responsible for somebody doing something, getting a hold of something that's not a bad product. But I can say that Barg's root beer is delicious. And,
Yeah, and I agree with you, but if A&W come and hollered at me, I wouldn't turn them down just because I like Barks, because it's not a dangerous product. I can get behind it for the right price. Frosty, I'm there. What was the other one? Dad's root beer? Holler.
Hell yeah, man.
I got a Rural King right down the road.
IBC, holler at me.
Oh, man, I used to love them IBCs, dude.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
one, I felt like an adult because it looked like I had a regular bottle of beer in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it started.
Yeah, and then it was just good. It's just in the summertime, that was a good cold bottle of
Man,
beer, man.
you ain't kidding, man. Oh, I do like a good root beer though. And did you guys ever have like root beer floats where you put like
Yeah.
vanilla ice cream
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
oh man.
We have root beer floats, but the majority of people up here, the older people, they did it with Coca-Cola.
Okay, yeah, Coke floats, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I always heard the term root beer float, but even I can remember Mom and Grandpa, they'd be like, "You want a root beer float?" I'm like, sure, and it'd be made with Coke.
That's funny, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, because my mom and my dad used to, they'd get like tubs of ice cream and stuff, and that would be like one way that they'd kindly trick it up would be to get, a big 2 liter of either Coca-Cola or get a 2 liter of root beer of some sort and put you some scoops of ice cream down in there and make you a float out of it, whether it be a root beer float or a Coke float or whatever. They're just delicious though, man.
It was just good. That foam was the best. That foam,
Yeah, it was.
the ice cream, that was the best.
Yeah, it would just swell up all the way to man. I'll wind up here. I'll be in here with making me a I can make that happen right real quick.
One of them old hot summer nights, they'd be done turn the fans around in the window, so just pulling in cool air, and you sitting there watching TV with everybody, and you have that float. And it was perfect. It was perfect.
Hey,
it
man,
was perfect.
did your people ever do? My mom used to do. We called it kind of poor man's toast, but my mom used to do brown sugar toast for us sometimes as a snack. Like if there was a little bit of a loaf of bread left and dad or mom had picked up a new loaf, then mommy would make, out of that what was, maybe 5 or 6 pieces, she would do brown sugar toast in the oven, and then that would be a snack for us. That would be an after dinner snack.
I still make it almost every night. But I use cinnamon sugar now instead of brown sugar.
Okay, yeah, man. But we still do it too. Not but we still that's one of those things that like I will never forget, and I like it. I mean, I can't say that it's not because it's cheap. It's just that I like it, man. I just think it's good. It tastes delicious, man.
Well, that's why I still make it at night, like because I try to leave cakes and stuff like that alone anymore. But I still have a sweet tooth, and I'll be like, man. And usually my go-to late at night, if I got a sweet tooth, is either a small glass of chocolate milk, or I'll go in there and make me some cinnamon sugar toast. Quick. Just a toast, a little bit of butter, some cinnamon sugar on it. That's my sweet tooth fix.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a late night cereal guy too. I ain't gonna lie.
Minna was messing with me like a week ago. She video called me and I answered, and I'm sitting there eating cereal. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Eating." She's like, "What are you eating?" I'm like, "Cereal." She's like, "It ain't breakfast." I'm like, "You don't understand what we do with cereal up here, do you?"
Yeah. And my cereal bowl's like that big around, man. Like,
yes, sir.
Man, dude, I'm with you, man. I love me some cereal. Man, that's funny though, and it's usually not in the morning. That's not when I eat my cereal.
Nah. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I like cereal. I will eat it in the morning, but I've got to be in a hurry or something. Like if I'm going to eat breakfast, I'd rather have a hot breakfast. But cereal is like for the rest of the day and night, it's open for business.
I'm
It's
yeah.
open for business.
Yeah, I love it too, man. And I'm still kind of a kid at heart, man, because I do like my like cornflakes and stuff like that, but I love like Captain Crunch and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and
Same
uh
here.
Fruit Loops, all
All of them, all Apple Jacks, all of them.
Applejack. Oh man, I'm an Applejack man. I love
Yeah,
Applejack.
Apple Jacks is
Oh
good.
yeah.
I was bad for Fruity Pebbles when I was a kid. That was like my go-to. Like that Fruity Pebbles, there's just something about it. Just
Oh, Fruity Pebbles, dude. I can get down with some Fruity Pebbles, man. Oh yeah.
What was the one that were like little cookies? They were like little chocolate chip cookies, Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp. Oh man, yeah, dude. Those were delicious too, man.
Cookie Crisp.
Oh man, I
would.
love them. I'm with you, man. Let me shout out everybody. Magic Healing says Clint sometimes eat like a kid too, mainly off grid. Hey guys,
She'll make me feel bad, dude. She'll be like, "What are you eating?" And I'll duck my head I'm like cereal, like don't judge me, man. Like
yeah, man, it's mine. Yeah, like it's my box. Yeah, CFM's queen. I'm with you. She's mainly off grid. Tommy Kenyon in the house. Shout out to you, Tommy Kenyon.
Sweet
CFM said, I like orange crush grape or cream soda too. Oh man. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I had a crushed grape yesterday. I went to Rural King, got some supplies from the farm store.
Yes.
Got me one, man.
Miss Patty, you all may be too young to remember real A&W drive-in, where they bring it to your car. Now, we didn't have an A&W in Maryland, but we had the Big M, which was a drive-in movie place there in Havre de Grace, right outside of Havre de Grace in Churchville. But yeah, man, I do kind of remember not these days now. I don't remember none of that. There ain't nothing like that here.
Well,
not no
they
drive-in.
also had that ice cream shack up there that you just drove up to. You didn't go inside. It was
the Arctic Circle.
Yes.
The Arctic Circle.
Yeah. I bet they probably had a good float. They probably had a good float. I just never got it. But
yeah.
They probably had
whenever my little baseball coaches, that was our reward. Like if we won a game, then we all met up at the Arctic Circle and they'd get us a ice cream cone, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man. Hey, there's Miss Mac. Shout out to you, Miss Mac. Good morning.
Hey, Mac.
Good morning. Let's see here. Coming up through CFMs. I see you there. There's Mom in the house. Hi, Mom. Good to see you, Miss Steph. Good to see you, Liliana. What the Quack in the house. Shout out to you. Always good vibes to you. What the Quack. There's good vibes to all of you, man. Yeah. Now I'm with you on the breakfast side of things. I'm a hot breakfast man. Like I like my eggs.
Yeah.
I like, once in a while, like a biscuit and gravy, sometimes, not too often. Not gravy for me anymore. I'm kind of a take it or leave it kind of man. I used to really like it, but these days it's like, can take it or leave it. I'd just soon have a biscuit with an egg on it. You know what I mean? Than have the gravy. But hot, definitely a hot meal.
Yeah, I like my breakfast hot. Like I can eat hot cereal. I can eat farina, oats, steel,
cream of wheat.
Yeah, I can grits. I can, all that. And don't get me wrong. Being locked up put a lot of that in me. You just learn if you want to eat, you got to eat.
Hey, and I love grits.
Yeah.
I love them, but in the penitentiary, dude. Now you learn to like them, or there was times that you didn't. Hey, I ate it all. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, all the breakfast because I couldn't eat the meat. I couldn't eat none of that turkey meat like at lunch and dinner. I couldn't eat that stuff, man. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Man.
So I would eat breakfast. I go over and nail my breakfast. If it was boiled egg day, I was on point because I done traded like the rest of the week's meals for so many boiled eggs. I come back with like 15 boiled eggs.
Hey, dude, I was at Botetourt, man, and we weren't allowed to take no kind of food or nothing. Obviously, back to the dorm. At least that it was like that everywhere I went, but it always wound up back there. Yeah. Well, one morning they had boiled eggs, man, and I decided that I was going to get me a couple of them boiled eggs and take them back to the dorm. Well, I knew I could just put them in the top of my sock, that Mr. St. Clair wasn't going to bend over that far. His belly was too big. He wasn't going to bend over that far to frisk me. So I ate my breakfast and I stuffed them eggs down in there. Hey, dude, I had two perfect little spots on my leg where it like to burnt me up before I could get back to the dorm. To get them out of my sock, dude, they started getting hot. They wasn't hot at first, bro, but then like as I stood in line waiting to go out and like get down to the A, it started getting hot. I want to tell you, man, by the time I got into the dorm and I had two perfect little dots. I mean, it didn't burn me bad burn, but enough that it discolored the skin where they were at. You could tell that I had them. Hey, I didn't want no boiled eggs that bad no more. I didn't bring no more eggs back.
I used to bring so much food back to the dorm, but I worked in the kitchen, so I had a couple cops that one cop, as long as I made him a batch of brownies whenever he was on shift, he was cool. And
Yeah.
another cop, as long as I made him a bacon and egg sandwich when I come, because I was the head baker, so I was there like at 4 in the morning, get my oven going,
Okay, yeah.
get biscuit mixed up and stuff for breakfast. And so I go in there, as long as I made him some, there was one, like I said, bacon and egg sandwich. I make, as long as I had that for him every time he was there, dude.
Yeah.
As long as it didn't look obvious, I could walk out with whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
I could walk out with whatever I want. They didn't care, man. They really did. I'd go back with dough, and I'd make pizza dough over in the dorm. I'd go back with onions, green peppers. Whatever I want.
Yeah. And I mean, the truth is, man, I mean, there was some things that you would take back, or that people would take back, that it's like, why wouldn't you just let them have their boiled eggs? Why wouldn't you just let them have their, I mean, like they're gonna eat it, dude. That's the one thing about the penitentiary was, man, I was hungry all the time. It seemed like I could eat and eat and eat and then eat ramen soups in between the meals. If I ate meals, then I ate ramen soups in between the meals, and bags of tuna, and just seemed like it was never ending. Just hungry, man.
It was. I mean, like I said, I didn't eat lunch and dinner there. I did. The only time I ate there was I ate the breakfasts, and if I was cooking, if I was working in the kitchen, then I would make me something to eat back there. We wasn't supposed to. What are you gonna do? Lock me up?
I mean, I'm with you, man. Like, come on, man. I didn't like. I only worked in the kitchen just a little while when I got to Botetourt, and then I wound up getting a job buffing, running the buffer, which I liked running the buffer. It was another one of those early morning jobs where I could get up early, be doing my thing, and everybody else was still kind of out of my way and laying in the rack, and didn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? And nobody cared. But I just didn't like working in the cafeteria. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I didn't like shaking the spoon, man. I don't know.
I get it.
I
get it.
I wanted to fill people up, man.
I get it. I worked there for like 6 or 7 months at Coffeewood, and then Coffeewood had a private company, Worldwide Automotive, and they would hire inmates. They had a little warehouse there, and we had worked 2 shifts. There was a day shift and a night shift, and I was on the night shift. And we would they would take starters that you would, how you turn your starter into AutoZone or something when you get a new starter, you give them the cord. Well, the cores all went here, truckloads of cores, and they come in and we tear them down and fix the armatures or replace armatures and replace gears. It go through a big assembly line, and then these things be boxed and shipped back out and sent to all the zones and stuff to be sold. As what is it when you buy a starter that's been remanufactured?
Okay.
That's when you're around here in Virginia. If you go to AutoZone and you get a remanufactured starter, it's more than likely been done by an inmate at Coffeewood, or Petersburg Federal Penitentiary also has the same company.
Okay. I never did go to Coffeewood. We dropped some people off there during when I got shipped from Deep Meadows to Dillwyn. Deep Meadows. I can't. I might have been going to Bottom Top, but we dropped people off there one time. But I never went personally. Never was there.
I don't
Never
recommend
was there.
it's a snitch camp. That's
Yeah,
the only
man.
problem. That's the only problem about them low level camps, man.
Yeah,
Not that I was trying to do dirt, but I
I
just
know
don't
what you
like
mean.
being around a bunch
I,
of snitches. You know, just you can't do nothing. Like, you know, they
I
want to
know.
tell them everything. It's like, man, shut up, leave me alone, dude. Like,
Well, it becomes you're in there around a bunch of people that you just soon stay with the higher level and just leave me be with some people
yep,
that don't want to talk nonsense, don't want to be into nothing. That's the point at which that I liked being was like nobody wanted to hear about any of it. Let's just all do our time. That's the way it
exactly.
was at Dillwyn.
That's
Oh,
that's
it was
that's
actually a
the way
pretty cool
that's the way it
spot.
was at Key Mountain and in Mecklenburg. It was, you know, you didn't do a whole lot of nonsense unless you was ready to back that nonsense up. But you get to
Right.
them you get to them low level places, and you got people like me who's under 2 years. Yeah, I could beat the shit out of this dude, but then I'm gonna catch another charge.
Yeah.
So
Well, they
yeah,
know that, and they know that
yeah,
they know that, um, because it's like you're put in a situation where that I think they are test. I think they're wanting you to. I think they're really wanting you to mess up like that so they can just recharge you and put you right back in the system again.
not me.
Yeah.
I got smart to that, man. First couple of years, I was out of control. I was a little young 20-some-year-old
Yeah.
dude. I was stupid. I was stupid, but halfway through, I don't know, something clicked. Something. I looked around at all the people in there, and I was like, I don't know. That's what it was. I remember looking around, and I remember recollecting stories that these people had told me, and I'm like, damn, this is like this dude's third time at this particular camp. This is this dude's third time back in the penitentiary. This dude's been in and out of jail
Yeah.
the last 40 years. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying. To come
I'm
back.
with you.
I'm
I'm with
Clint's got to be different. I got to change something. I got to change something. This ain't my world.
I'm with you. I know that. It was disgust of just having to be in a spot where I knew that there was people that probably didn't deserve to carry my lunch bucket able to tell me what I should or shouldn't do, and I
Yep.
didn't like that. Um, I didn't, but that's what made me also not want to be back there
Yep.
was the fact that I give my power away by letting them put me in this spot and I put me here and now I give my power to these idiots. They got the power to do whatever they want to me at this point,
And that was what did it. That's what changed it for me. You know, I did my loss of dignity. Like it was, you know, you have no dignity in there. They don't allow you to have it. You know, they take
No, they don't.
everything from you, and you know. And I tell people all the time I used to when they ask, like, what's your favorite thing about being out? Like my three favorite things: use the bathroom by myself, turning the light switch on whenever I want to, and turning it off whenever I want to, and
Yep.
getting a bologna sandwich at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's like my
Yep.
three favorite things. Just
Yep.
because I feel like going out getting a damn bologna sandwich.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
just
I'm with you on that. I am with, and that's enough. I'm telling you, man, that last spot, really, I guess looking back on it, when they put me in the spot like there at Botetourt, the way the bathrooms was set up, dude, you couldn't even go up there and take a shower without the whole entire dorm being able to see you. You couldn't go up there and take a dump without the whole entire dorm. And I mean, I'm not talking about them just knowing that you're up there going to the bathroom. Like, no, they could literally just look up there and see you using the restroom. And every time you took a shower, the way that it was set up, like everybody, like no privacy at all. It stunk all the time in there. To me, I hated the smell of that place. It smelled like feet and ass. And it just,
magic shade.
yeah, dude. I hated it, man. And that part of it, like you said, going to the bathroom by myself, taking a shower by myself, get up and eat when I want, whenever I want. If I want to go to a restaurant that's open at 2 o'clock in the morning, then I can, if that's what I want to do. And man, we had them people that was in there, like, I know you had to experience it too, like in jail before I got shipped, man. There would be certain guards that when it was their day off or when it was their day on, like the lights wouldn't come on until, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then certain ones that would be on, they'd come on at 5:30 a.m. sharp. And it's my job. And I'm like, my whole thing on that was like, dude, there's a point at which that your job becomes something that you like a little bit too much. You're doing it because you want to do it. The other ones don't do it. You're taking it upon yourself to torture us. You know that's the only time we have any peace is to be able to sleep. Let us sleep it off. Come in kicking the lights on at 5:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, whenever it was. And there was some that just did that just to do it. They did. It wasn't because they had to.
No. And they thought it was their job to continue punishing. They took it personal. So
they did, and their job was just to show up and make sure that you got your lunch tray. But they took it upon themselves to torture you.
Hey Chip, got one of your shirts on, bro.
Brother Chip, what's up, man?
I got one of his shirts on.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to Are You Locked In, Brother Chip. Appreciate you, man. Outstanding community, man. Outstanding leader. And appreciate you.
Yes, he is. He's a good man. That's a solid dude right
there. Yeah. Full of good knowledge. Good knowledge base.
He's a Maryland cat.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
He's somewhere up there around Baltimore.
Okay. Well, shout out to you, Brother Chip. I'm a Harford County native. I was born in Haverty Grace, Maryland, and lived right outside Bel Air, Maryland there for all of my life until we moved down here when I was 18. But yeah, man, shout out to you. Small world, Brother Clint, as we say. Small world.
Small world.
Yep. Brother Desi in the house. Got a funny magic shave story. I'll share it sometime.
I got a couple of them.
I can only imagine, Brother Desi.
Hey, I bought a can of magic shave on commissary one time, man. I was such an asshole. I bought a can of magic shave on commissary. It was one of those little tiny cans about that tall. Looked like one of the little miniature V8 bottles. And I carried it out to the yard with me. I went out and worked it out. And on the way back in, I'd done peeled the top of it off, and I sprinkled that stuff on the floor from the time I walked into that building all the way up to my bod and stuff. And when the trustee who mopped the halls and stuff, when that water hit that magic shave, oh dude, it was just rotten eggs throughout the entire building, man. People were cussing and hooting and hollering, wanting to know who it was, and I'm just laying in my bum, just giggling. Because I was in that mentality back then, like they're always going to be able to get me, so I'm going to get them when I can. And
that's right.
I dumped a big pile of it right in front of the major's office as I walked by. Just a great big, or not the major, the sergeant.
That's awesome, man. That's so awesome. Big pile.
I dumped it right in front of his office. Like you smell this shit all night. Mm-hmm.
Smelling like straight up sulfur, ain't it?
Oh, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is, right? It's just,
that's great, though. I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They screwed up letting me know what that shit smelled like when you mix water with it. I was like,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That mop bucket's going to be here at 11:05 tonight. I know what's going to happen. I know.
That's worth every penny on commissary, and
it was.
It's like,
it was.
Yeah.
One of the best investments I ever made.
Yeah. I mean,
I was a little dick, man.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
The little cardboard milks, like you used to get in school. We got them there in jail. I'd take them and put them above my light, let them sit there and cook for 2 days. Just let that milk cook in that cardboard, and it would almost start to dissolve the cardboard. I mean, you had to be careful how you grabbed it so it wouldn't bust. Man, one of the cops go walking by the bars, and I would just throw that thing at the bar, and it would explode all out in the hallway.
Oh.
Clabbered milk just soaked them down. And I knew they was going to take me to the hole. They was going to spray me down with mace and all that. I didn't care. I got them. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Like, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Who's thinking now?
I was, dude. I was a dick.
That's funny, man.
Oh my god,
But
man.
sometimes, man, I'm gonna tell you, it takes one inmate letting people know, like letting the guards know, like showing them, like, dude, you're not untouchable. And
No,
sometimes it changes the way that they are to you, man.
it does. It changes the way they are to other people too, because they're like, okay,
Yeah,
some of these cats ain't gonna put up with this, and I wasn't.
dude.
I wouldn't. I'll take the beating. I got beat with a phone book in the hole. I got beat with a phone book. They didn't want to
Right.
leave no bruises. They didn't want to leave no bruises. They brought in a Mecklenburg phone book and just wailed the hell out of it. I lost
Dang.
19 pounds in 40 days in the hole. Was only supposed to be in
Dang.
there 30. Yeah, I didn't care though. I get them, dude. I tie my sheet in the night. I drop every orange down the toilet, flush it. I'd flood the entire pot. I'd do whatever. Keep messing with me. Keep messing.
Yeah.
You know what they did? They gave me a hearing and they shipped me to a lower level in Coffeewood. That's what they
That's
did. They like, hey, you act like you got sense, we'll lower your level and send you to Coffeewood in your home.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Me act like I got sense. This is y'all realizing, okay, we can't do nothing with this guy. He don't care. He don't care.
Well, there is a lack of respect that some of those guards, man, like they really need to watch their back, because you treat people that way, eventually one of them's gonna get you. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to treat people that way, just because, like, dude, you're in a spot where there's some people, they might be short timers, but they may not truly give a flying crap, dude.
They don't.
I mean,
Yeah, they
you know,
don't. And
like,
there for a while, I didn't. I was a short timer going in. I only had 5 years. I was a short timer going in, but I had that mentality. I wasn't going to deal with nothing. Wasn't nobody going to get over on me for free. It wasn't going to happen. It just wasn't going to happen. Whatever prison horror story I'd heard of up until then wasn't going to happen to me.
yeah, yeah.
Nope.
And I found out quick it wasn't that way.
No, it really wasn't.
It wasn't. If you carried yourself right, you didn't have to worry about anything. I don't want to say you didn't have to worry about anything, but if you carried yourself right, people didn't want to mess with you. There wasn't, I never had no real issues.
You carry yourself right and you mind your own business, then more than likely you'll be okay. Now you go getting involved with stuff, then you got to deal with whatever you bring upon yourself. But you mind your own business, do your time, and don't involve anybody else into that bullshit, and more than likely they'll leave you alone. Now, that's not always true. Some people just
when you're talking to another inmate, don't never talk about another inmate.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
It's a bad habit. You know what I mean? It's like that was one thing I never did, was try to console in one inmate about another inmate, because I'm not letting that kind of nonsense get started, that I said this or I said that or did it. No, I don't say nothing about nobody. I don't talk about his business. 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 I don't know what they do.
Nope.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. But yeah, there was some of those CEOs though that, man, I ain't gonna lie, that you could just see it all in them, that was probably the only little bit of power they'd ever had in their life, and they were just being peckerwoods, man.
Oh, it 100% was. They were a lot of the women CEOs. I hate to say it.
Yep.
I couldn't stand them. I could look at them like, you go home to a man who beats you, who tells you what to do and stuff. So you come here and you think you can tell 1,000 other dudes what to do all day. You can see it in their face. You can see, and I'm like, I'm sorry for what happened to you, but that shit ain't flying here. That shit ain't flying here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's like trying to walk around with some aura like you're tough. Like, you're surrounded by a bunch of men. The more respect you show, the more respect you'll get in return. That's just the way it's going to be. Oh, and you're going to be treated as such. For those CEOs, like I can say this, like CEO St. Clair, I bet that if there was ever a riot and like the inmates took over or something, he'd be that one or two of the CEOs that they didn't mess with, that they'd be like, nah, dude, he's cool, man. Like, no way. We ain't hurting him. We ain't doing nothing bad to him. Because he was that kind of man. He was fair. He followed the rule, whatever the rules were. you didn't have to question what he was straight down the line, but at the same time, he didn't push it past like it was like he understood, like, man, like he wasn't gonna jump on you for something stupid.
I appreciated the cool ones. I had a couple of them. I remember there was one, like in the middle of the night, if you had a headache and you see the CEO, be like, hey, man, my head's something. You give me some Tylenol. Put in a med request in the morning. But then I had another CEO, I say something, you're like, yeah, man, my next round, I'll bring you a couple Tylenol.
Yeah. And that's just
making that
cool.
easy. Yeah, that's just being human. That's just being human. He's like, yeah, my next round, I'll bring you a couple Tylenol.
Yeah.
And he would wake me up. My dumb ass fell asleep. He'd be like, hey, you told me to bring these here.
Hey,
I did. You're right.
Well, and that's the thing, man. That little act of kindness on his part, if there were, if it ever had it come to, that could have been the one thing that had you think like, nah, fellas, we ain't messing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's here to do his job, and that's it.
He looked out for me.
Yeah. I respected the ones that was there to do their job, and that I could see that they were just doing their job. They're doing what their job is. But the ones that I hated was the ones that I could just tell that they enjoyed being a butthole, and they did things just to be a butthole sometimes, and like
they felt like they were punishers. And that's they. I was there to be punished, and they felt like they were the punishers. Like, no, that ain't. I've already been punished, dude. Like, me being here is my punishment. Like, it wouldn't matter if you're here or not. My punishment would be the same. You don't need to be an asshole.
Right.
And then you want to ask me to, get along. You want to ask me to, come on, do this. Quit making it hard. But quit being an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? Lock me up? I would tell them that all the time. Like, what are you going to do? Lock me up? Whatever. Lock me up. Put me in the hole. Whatever. I want my own bed anyway.
That's how I feel. Yeah, like, send me to the hole, please, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the part about the whole experience, though, that made me not ever want to have to be, was the whole dorm thing. The whole being in that big dorm with everybody. I did not like that, bro. I didn't like that. Oh, it just
that was too many possibilities, man. It was
yes.
That was more than you could handle if something happened.
Very uncomfortable situation, in my personal opinion. I felt, I mean, I made it through just fine with no big deal, whatever. But it was more stressful than just being in a cell. It was more stressful. In my personal opinion, it was more stressful.
Same here. I'd rather be in a cell with one person, than in that dorm with 100 people, 99 other cats.
Yeah.
That's 99 people that you got to worry about. Don't snap out in the middle of the night while you're sleeping every single night. Not one person, 99. Any one of them 99 people could have had a bad phone call. Their old lady could have left them. Their mama could have died. Their kid could have been in a car accident. Whatever. It got divorce papers served today. Whatever. This dude just wakes up in the middle of the night and just goes around hacking on people while they're sleeping until he gets stopped.
Man,
99 of them. 99.
I'm with you. I was never comfortable. I was never comfortable. I got by. Did what I had to do, and whatever. But to ever say that I was like comfortable in that situation, nah. I kept my back to the wall as best I knew how. Dorm setting can just good lesson learned. Won't be going back there no more.
We're out of that though. We do get back to talking to. I mean, it was part of our lives, but I try to stay away from it when I can.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man. Oh, but yeah, man, it's still funny though. The breakfast thing, man, how that led us on. We were talking about breakfast and we wound up. I went on a story about telling you about stealing boiled eggs, and boy,
that farina and grits and cream of wheat to get you every time,
man. Man.
I just have to put jelly in mine because it was no flavor.
Hey, or on my pancakes. Do you still like cream of wheat or grits on your pan? Do you
every once in a while I will. Yes, I will. Yes,
I
I
go
will.
ahead and dump like my, when I'll make, I call it pancake gravy. Me and my son, I'll make up cream of wheat, and then we'll use it like gravy on our pancakes. Man, still
Hell
put the
yeah.
syrup and
Yes,
everything. It
sir.
looks awful, but
Yeah,
it's delicious.
it is. It is good.
It, yeah,
It
I
is
love
good.
it, man. I'm a pancake eater, but the problem with pancakes, dude, is I'm starved to death in an hour. It's like they go away.
Oh
Like
wow.
I eat, I get full, and then I'm hungry in an hour. And they don't last. They don't stay with me very long, man. But I like them.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Hey, shout out to Sweet Tea. I got my videos don't have sound, but for like and it done it to me on 3 different videos now, man. Long about 4 minutes in, my microphone keeps dying on me. So I think that I'm doing good, but then my microphone winds up being dead and I ain't got nothing. So I had 3 videos that I've had to try to do voiceovers when I don't do voiceovers, man. I talk as I'm doing my videos. You know what I mean?
That's
I don't
okay.
know.
That's okay though. That's a skill. That's a skill worth learning. Learning to do
It,
voiceovers. That's a YouTube skill that's worth having.
I'm trying it. It's the first time I've ever had to really do it, but man, I'm not going to waste the footage. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
went there and spent some time doing it, and I thought I had everything good, and I got back. I didn't really check everything, so I got in here editing, gonna go through and kind of batch things up and sent. Man, my sound, I don't know. I guess my little microphone must be either going back because I had it completely charged, but it's like it loses charge somewhere about 4 minutes or somewhere around the 4 or 5 minute mark and completely dies out.
Hmm.
So, but I've had that little microphone now for a year. And I mean, I've had it in the woods and had it in the truck and I've had it in my pockets and I've had so that could be it. But I was hollering at Brother Tommy about that because gonna do. Well, I'm still gonna do it. I still got him. I'm gonna put the video out whether it had sound or anyway. But 5 days of change, man. Trying to go to different spots in my little town, and Brother Tommy's went to a couple different spots. So y'all go check out Tommy's video. The one was I haven't been to it today yet, but I'm gonna go check it out. And then we have one from Lake Walk and everything. So doing good, Tommy. Proud of you, man. Doing very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Shout out to you. The voiceovers are a nice touch, by the way. It's meant to be. Well, that's kind of conclusion I come up to, Tommy, was like, well, now's as good a time as any to learn how to do this because a couple of like the one spot, I mean, it's not like it's that far away, but once you've been there and you've done your thing and you feel like you did good, and then you're like, well, dang, man, ain't
Yeah.
no sound on it after about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So I just went back through and we walk it together. I'll just talk
Yeah.
about it as I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to waste it.
Actually, no, I think that's great, man. And like I said, I think it's a skill worth learning because if you're going to go out and about, there's going to be times where you're going to have music in the background that can copyright you and stuff. I've noticed that's what a lot of YouTubers do when they like go do food things at a restaurant and they're playing music. They'll just show you them eating and ordering, but they're talking over. They're doing voiceovers and stuff because
Yep.
they don't want the copyright from the music in the background. Yeah. And I think if you're going to go out and about, you're probably going to start encountering that. And you might as well just get used to doing voiceovers.
Might as well. Yeah, that's a good thought, bro. That's a good
Yeah.
thought. Yeah. I had never thought about that, but that's a good thought. That's why they do that, is to
Yep.
keep from not having to worry about the copyright on
Yep.
their stuff. Well, I took y'all to where I moved to when I first moved out of Bel Air, or right outside of Bel Air when we first moved here. I took y'all to where that spot's at, and a little drive over into McDowell County through Bishop, Virginia, which neighbors McDowell County, but I took a little ride and I done done my commentary as I went, showed some things and everything, and then my sound didn't make it all the way through. Then I watched the next bit, and sure enough, the sound cuts off about the same time during it. So it's got to be a microphone thing. It's got to be that it's not staying charged. it does good and then it stops.
No,
I don't know.
I like it. I think that's the universe's way of getting you in a position to learn something you probably wouldn't have went after before unless you have to, like you do now. I like it. I like the voiceover thing, especially you. You got music. You got your own music. So now, if you're going to do a voiceover where you can play a little bit of your own music in the background,
True. Very
you're
true. I
already,
hadn't thought
you're
about
al-
it in that way.
yeah, you can go. You can if you're out there fishing with your boy and you're doing a voiceover or something, you can play a little bit of slow it on down in the background or something. You know, real soft. You know, why not? You know, shoot.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, man. Hey, once again, brother Clint, coming up on the 1 o'clock hour. I appreciate you coming on with me, man, and riding through with me. Just been a great conversation back and forth with a whole bunch of things from commercials that don't make no sense to reactions that don't make even more sense.
Hey man, I'm a simple old country boy. When a friend asks you to come hang out for an hour, drink coffee, and talk shit, I'm there.
All right.
I'm
Well, there
there.
you go.
I'm
There you
like,
go.
I'm there.
That's basically what it was all about, man. It's just a fun conversation, man. It's good.
Yep.
I like having the little topics to dig in on.
Yeah, I
Just
do
because
too.
it kind of gives you something to weave in and out on. But I can't think of nothing that I want to spend a whole 2 hours talking about that one thing without there being some type of weave in and out,
Yeah, nah, I don't know if I could do that. Not for a whole 2 hours.
Nah. But hey, shout out to Peyton Samuels. Happy birthday to you, Peyton Samuels. Today is your birthday. I remember you telling me on my live the other day at the lake that the 6th was your birthday. So happy birthday to you, our friend. We appreciate you being here. Always good vibes. Brother Clint, is there anything you guys got coming up that you'd like to shout out or like to tell everybody about, man?
Actually, yeah, tonight is the premiere of the experiment on the Experiment channel. So me and Jimena will no longer be on our channels doing the show. We have our dedicated channel, the Experiment. So it's at the X hyphen, X dash Experiment.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll be on there 11 o'clock Eastern tonight. That'll be our first episode of season 2. Me and Jimena both are just going to be on Victor's Truth Wave tonight. We're going to be there for meditation on the love note. He wanted some lovebirds on the love note for the night, so we'll be there on the love note. And if that means anything to anybody, come check out Truth Wave Energy. Victor will be doing meditation tonight at 9:45 p.m. Eastern. And,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come check out one of his meditation.
It's
Things.
a
I
good way
haven't
to
been
relax.
over-
Good way to relax, brother. And, hey, you're kind of built like me, so I'll tell you what I do. 9:45 it kicks off, and he talks for about 10 or 15 minutes. Just with the group and everybody in chat, and then he starts meditation usually at 10 prompt. But so before that, about 15 minutes before that, about 9:30, I dab in some broccoli. I get me something good to drink to have here with me. I turn my lights off. I put the earbuds in. If you go visit him, put your earbuds or your headphones on because the music hits different. The background sounds hit different.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
dude, just come relax. Even if you ain't into the hippy dippy meditation part, just come and listen to the dude speak softly, dude, for a half hour. You will be so relaxed. It's just come check him out, man. Come.
I'll be over.
He's amazing, man.
That's awesome. Good shout out, man. Good shout out. Yeah, I will definitely be over to check him out, man, because I've heard y'all speak on it several different times, not just on here, but at your live and I've heard you speak on.
And I'm not that kind of guy. I think you know what kind of guy I am. I'm not like a hippy dippy type. It's not. But I wandered in and he calmed me down one night just listening to him talk. So I came back and I'm like, okay. Like I sleep better now going there at night. I'm not as wound up. Now I go to his morning meditation and it kind of starts my day off and I'm not as wound up as normal. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna do this.
Dude, hey, if it makes you feel better, then it must be right. That's the way I look at it in this sense, in that situation. I mean, if it's something that you find a peace with, that's within then I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. I'll definitely be over to check them out. I encourage everybody, if you haven't been over to check out it's Truth Wave Energy Isn't that the right? That's the right
Yes, sir.
channel name.
Yes, sir.
Victor. Victor. I was number 1,000 for Victor.
Number 1,000.
Yeah, I was number 1,000 for him. I was at your live stream, and we were talking in your chat. I was hitting everybody with some cabbage and everything, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go check out this dude because said hi a couple times. Well, I just wanted to know who am I talking to? You know what I mean? Like nosy." So I went over to his channel, and there it was, big as Billy Befrig, man, 999. I thought, well, now if this person's halfway anybody, I got to be number 1,000. I mean, but I'm glad that I did because I checked him out. He was cool, man. Cool dude.
He's a real
Solid,
good guy.
solid guy, man. So, yeah, man. Shout out to you and Miss Amanda for starting your new channel. That's a new little journey, but that'll be a lot cooler though for everybody because they'll be able to be the chat. Will be, I like that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that.
Well, I mean,
idea.
because you've been in enough chats yourself. Sometimes chat's where it's at. Sometimes it ain't about the show. The show's going its thing, and chat's got its own life. And so we want everybody together, and you know.
And you miss you'll hear you respond to something or somebody else respond to something, and you as an audience member, you're like, well, I didn't see that comment.
Yeah.
Or I didn't see that part. Well, you know what I mean? So it's like. I totally get it. I agree with y'all. I think it's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. It's a genius idea because it gives the whole chat a way to be able to meld together, be at the same spot. Because I'm with you. There's sometimes where I might be in there and I'll be so busy trying to type up some stuff and bull crapping that I may not heard half of what was being said. Just because I'm having fun in the chat, whatever.
Chat can take on its own life, man.
And you're in that Nightbot with that cat. I had so much fun with that, dude.
If I'm gonna have something, I'm gonna enjoy it. That's where I'm at in life. That's where I'm at in life.
I was like, I love this. It totally set me on a whole Nightbot journey. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get back in and I'm gonna have to go learn Nightbot now so that I can have me some fun. I had a good time with that though. That's funny, man.
That's good. That's exactly what I want people to do. I want them to have fun with it. Just
It was a great idea, man.
And we wanted to combine everybody because you do get bummed out. Like if I'm in so and so's chat, and then they make a comment, go creating change. Yeah, we agree with this, and I'm like, where's Guy at? I don't see Guy. I want to chat with Guy. Shit, me and Guy get along.
Yeah.
So
it makes a whole lot better sense because your show is an interactive show. Like if you were just coming on and talking and wasn't recognizing people, wasn't talking to people, wasn't using comments to steer back and forth with stuff, then it probably wouldn't matter. But you guys use those comments to help lead conversations and things like that that's going on and things that's happening. So it's like it only makes sense for everybody to be able to see what everybody's saying in time and talking back and forth. So I think it's a great idea, man. I think it's a great idea. I got the bell turned on. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for you, man.
Excellent.
I am ready for you. Now you know how I am with the late ones. Sometimes I can't sleep. Yeah. I get there, and then there's sometimes that I can't even make. I don't even make it. Don't even. Yeah. My world is behind closed eyes by that point. Most evenings, I go real good, Clint, right up to about 10, and then that's when the dive starts for me. Like,
well, we're gonna have to work on that this winter because we're gonna have some late night sessions. We're gonna get some late night. I miss good vibes after dark. Some midnight sessions.
We're gonna get it fired up.
Just you and Shine sitting around, just jamming, just people kicking it. I miss that. I like that.
We're gonna have to bring it back. Yeah, we're gonna have to change up. Have to do a little change up with scheduling and everything. That's what I say. It's fall time, so a little different going on. But We'll get her figured out, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You just keep bending and changing as best you can and figuring it out, man. That's all you can do. There's brother Jamie in the house and Mimi Bear. Shout out to you, DTR. Shout out to you, brother Jamie, down the road. And Mimi Bear, appreciate you. And CFM's Queen. Man, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Appreciate you, everybody. Brother Clint, thank you very much for being here, man. This has been so much fun, brother. I appreciate it. I'm gonna bring you. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good.
And Mama Bandy, I love you. I'm glad you like the shirt.
Yeah, Mama Bandy. Mama's in the house. Yeah, Mama's in the house. We got a family coming in this evening or this afternoon at some point. They might already be here. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, got family coming in. So mom's waiting on them or might be there with them. I don't know. I'll get ready and find out here in just a minute though, man. But hey, shout out to you, my man. I appreciate you, brother Clint. Have a great rest of your evening. Good luck on your rest of your journey. I'm sure you guys are going to do good and have fun with it, man. I'll be over to see you. Till next time, guys. Always good vibes to all of my beautiful people. One love, right? Right, Clint? One love.
One love, everybody. One love.
Indeed, man. I've been around, I've seen some things, I've moved so fast, you'd better not blink. I've lived and loved, I've loved and lost. When I met you, I sure didn't fall head over heels in love with you. It's all the little things that you do. You pick me up and you stand me tall. When I met you, I sure didn't fall head over heels in love with you. I rush right home when my work day's done, so I can see you and my son. You pick me up and you stand me tall. When I met you, I sure didn't fall head over heels in love with you. It's all the little things that you do. You pick me up and you stand me tall. When I met you, I sure didn't fall head over heels in love with you. Head over heels in love.